All right, guys, welcome back. This is episode number 2 of Shapes.io, and we're going to pick up where we left off in our last video. We're about to hit level 5, and level 4. And as I was reviewing my last video, here's a note. Useful key bindings. This game has a lot of key bindings, which make it easier to build big factories. Here are a few. Be sure to check out the key bindings. Okay. Well, we know a lot about these. Control allows you to drag across an area selected. Shift, hold to place multiple buildings. And alternate invert orientation of place belts. Okay. In my last video, I realized I made a mistake. I didn't put a trash can on the top here. So my top cutter was not producing, so now it is. But we have reached level 5, and for some reason we didn't get a pop-up. That's weird. But it did unlock the rotation tool, which allows us to rotate objects. So now, instead of deleting these squares here, we can rotate the ones on the left hand side. We can just rotate them twice to make them look like the right hand side. But we may do that later. For now, if we notice at the hub, our objective has changed for level 5, and that is we need the top portion of half of a circle. So let's zoom out, and we can see here that we are feeding it the left side, but now these are being wasted. And by the way, I found out this 2 right here is inefficient, so I'm going to remove that joiner, and I'm going to actually move it down to here. That makes more sense. So now we can have just one path going in here. But notice that we need to rotate this. And by the way, if I go to my upgrades, I don't need the left half of a circle anywhere. I need a lower half, and I need a 25% of a circle, the upper right hand quadrant. I need that, but I don't need the left hand side of a half circle. So I can just immediately take my rotation tool, and we can stick this. You know what? This is wrong. I don't have this fixed. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and get this fixed, because these are not making their way into the hub. There we go. And now I need to fix my conveyors. There we go. And I think I just left just barely. Let's see. Let's put a rotation in here. We're going to rotate it 190 degrees, and there we go. That's all it took. So now we're on our way to 200, and that should get us there fairly quickly. Yeah, but the rotation is cool because it allows you to use the trash can less often. So let's look at our let's look at our upgrades. While that's building towards 200, we really don't have a need for right-handed squares, half of a square right-handed, until we get down to here, and then we need to color it blue. So I'm not going to worry about that quite yet. Mixing and painting will come in a little bit later. But I am going to keep my factory. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut this off for now, because this is just wasted shapes. Okay, we have reached level 5, and we have unlocked the tunnel. The tunnel allows items through belts and buildings. So yeah, this makes sense. As your screen gets more and more congested around the hub, it's critical to be able to go under things as needed. So let's go to the next level. We're now level 6, And we are now looking for our I will call that the northeastern quadrant of a circle. And if we look at our upgrade menu, that was an item as well here on Tier 2 Extraction Upgrade. So we'll be killing two birds with one stone here when we get this item flowing to the hub. However, look at this number, 4,000 shapes are needed. So that's going to take some time. But look at our square count. We're already up to 12.8K. So that's quite large, but I'm not quite ready to turn that off yet because we still have several more tiers to go to upgrade. And from what I remember, for every 5 tiers, the first 5 tiers are going to use the same shapes to upgrade. But once we hit tier 6, the screen erases and new shapes appear. So we're going to need the square for a while. We're also going to need the circle for a while. So we're just going to leave those alone and let them keep flowing to the hub. In the meantime, let's focus on our immediate objective here in the hub, and that's these partial circles. So if we go back out down here, we can see that we are generating, we're extracting circles, but we only need really a portion, the northeastern portion of that circle. And I'm just curious, currently we're feeding top halves. Let's look at our upgrade again. You know what? We don't need top halves right now. So we need to rotate these to the bottom half. So I'm gonna get rid of this. It's still not working, but if I bring my rotation tool here and I plop this 3 times, that should give us, yes. I know it's not delivering our immediate need, but if we go to our upgrade, yes, you'll see that our second shape of our belts upgrade for tier 2 is increasing. So that's a good sign. So let's add these rotations wherever we can. We need 3 for each extractor. And I'm not certain. Let's see, I can put one there. You can't rotate. Tell you what, let's remove this combiner here. You can keep this there. Let's bring this, let's curve this around a little bit and let's just buy some more real estate. So we got 1 there, we need 2 more. 2, there we go. So now the shapes coming out of here are the correct. And I'm just gonna bring this into its own. I'm just gonna bring this into its own door. Okay, I know that kind of looks ugly, but it is working. And if we go back to, if we hit the F button, that brings up our upgrades. We can now see that we're generating these half circles at a much better clip than before. So that's good. We're on our way to tier 3 upgrade of belts. So now let's focus on the hub, because like I said before, we are going to be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Now I can put some more extractors here out of this reservoir, but my guess is there may be more circle reservoirs close by. Here's one up here. Let's see. because the right hand side of the hub is wide open. But you know what? I'm a fan of shortest distance. We still have plenty of places open over here for more extractors. So let's just focus. Let's just keep pulling from the same reservoir. And we're going to need a lot of these, so I'm going to go ahead and plan for 4 extractors. And we'll just pull these. We'll pull these over here. We can combine them onto one. Just gonna do that there. We can go ahead and grab another and place there. And now we can bring this one around. And there we go. So rotate this around. There we go. So now we have 4 extractors again coming out on one conveyor. But now we need to split these bad boys first in half and then in half again. So let's go ahead and get our splitter out. Let's come down here a little bit. Let's buy a little bit more real estate. And that's the beauty of this game. As I zoom out, I mean, all this dark area is just area where you can build your factory. And we can always get it back to the hub. Now, the game as it stands today doesn't really have a cost for utilizing your factory. In other words, I can add as many conveyor belts, as many splitters, as many rotation machines. However, I can add as many as I need to with no cost. And I'm guessing the developers are going to change that at some point, because this game still is in really, I guess, I don't know if it's early beta, but it's definitely in beta. And we should see at some point, I'm guessing, again, this is just me guessing, but we should see a cost come for utilizing these tools. But in today's version, it's free of charge. So we can just create as much conveyors as we want to. So real estate is really free. So let's split these up here. Let's give us a little space here. We'll create 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just go ahead and create those 4. Now I want to go ahead and take my splitters and I want to split these at a certain place. There. That should be enough. And now we can connect this up. Actually, I don't need that there. I just need to go ahead and... Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. So I may have to, yeah. Let's just do this. Up here and then down. All the way down. And probably need to go up one more grid. There we go. So now we'll put one more splitter in here. And now we can get us a conveyor and rotate it. Make sure you rotate it the same way. We can connect all of these up. Pull these out. And now, because we can rotate, we can actually rotate this one. Let's see. We rotate that one here. And you're going to see me do this. I'll kind of create a prototype first before I mass produce, just to make sure that I'm thinking straight. And let's see the other half. Okay, so there's the half that's perfect for our hub. See up here? This is the half, this is the part we need right here, the upper right hand quadrant. So now all we need to do is rotate this one 90 degrees, spit it out. Oh, you know what? For now, let me just do this, because we clogged up our splitter. Here we go. There we go. Both sides now of the cutter are producing exactly the piece we need. So you know what we can do? We can immediately go ahead and connect this up to the hub. I didn't mean to let go of the mouse. Yeah, sometimes. Okay, what happened? Oh, I know what happened. And we can bring this up to here and add a combiner. There we go. So now we're taking advantage of both sides of the split, and it's coming in here now, and our hub is going up. So that's a really good sign. So now let's oh, I wish I had blueprints unlocked. You're going to see blueprints come up later in the game. Blueprints allow you to take what you've designed and copy it, basically. You can copy and cut and paste, and it's a wonderful thing. But unfortunately, it's locked right now, and I'm not certain what level it becomes unlocked at. So let's just go ahead and replicate what I've done here. You know what? Actually, I could probably utilize this half. We need to rotate this one. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. No. We'll need to rotate this. I'll tell you what, again, this is the challenge of this game. You start running out of real estate where you need it. You have all this real estate in the world, but yet you're trying to keep it confined as tight as possible. So again, if we rotate this, we can rotate it there again. You know what? No, let's leave that alone. Let's bring that here. And now let's split this. And again, I like to just look at our output first. So we need to rotate this one clockwise. So we're going to put 2 there, and we got to put 3 here. That's my guess. And yeah, there we go. So now we have that one working. We can combine these onto one belt. And we can bring these over and combine these onto the same belt. Wrong place, sorry. This is what makes this game fun. Let's get rid of that belt. Let's put one there. And let's put one there. There we go. And now if we connect this up, there we go. So now we have, wow, almost a full belt feeding the hub. And this is good, but it's not quite full. We're starting to get gaps now as we're catching up. But there is queues that get built up here. You can see this queue here is built up because it's only going into one cutter. But we're on our way to 400. More importantly, we're on our way to this big number of actually 4,000. By the way, we've almost achieved our second shape requirement for tier 3 upgrade of our belts. We're already over 1,000, so we're getting close. But we are making progress on tier 2 as well as our hub. So it was a good day here. I think at this point I'm going to stop the video. We have made it to level 6, And when we come back, we should ding to level 7. And at that point, we'll unlock painting and we can start to get into the colors. And what you'll see here is there's primary colors, red, blue, and green. But unfortunately, we're going to have to make other colors besides the 3 primary. And if you know your colors, you'll know that means we have to mix colors. So that adds a whole new dimension to this game. But we'll get into that into the next video. Guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate the feedback, the comments. And if you like what you see, press that like button. Subscribe to the channel. You're going to see more. We're going to take this game all the way to the end. And what a perfect way to end this video as we ding up to level 6. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.